Hey, Baz! For missing the target from there, you want bloody shooting!
But how do you react, though, when someone, from your playing staff comes in and says, boss, I think you're doing this wrongly?
Good. Well, I ask him which way he thinks it should be done. We get down to it, and then we talk about it for 20 minutes, and then we decide I was right.
First of all, I think we've got more skillful players than you to take corners, and secondly, you're one of the best in the club. Get in there. That's what I pay you for.
You Reds indeed. How you doing, guys? I am the long-haired Yeti. How is everybody? Hope everyone is good. Starting off today by watching the Aston Villa and Young Boys game, which is 2-0 at the minute to Aston Villa. And it should be quite interesting because that Malmo is winding up these fans, these ultras, like crazy. And one of them could actually get on the pitch at some point. It's crazy, honestly. He's had a bottle thrown at his head. He's absolutely just keeps going over there and winding him up every time he scores. Good player, though, Malmo, to be fair. He's a really good player. Obviously, this will lead on to the Forest v Malmo, which is a big game in Forest fans' eyes and mine as well, because Malmo is the team we beat to win the European Cup in '79. So I will have the team sheets and everything up soon, but I'm going to watch this game first. Hey, up, yeah, pal, how you doing, mate? I'm doing good, bro. How are you, matey? Are you good? Looking forward to, is it Crystal Palace on Sunday, is it? That's going to be a tough game, isn't it, that? Crystal Palace at the moment. Very, very good side. Very good side. All right, let's just have a quick look on this. Aston Villa are second at the minute. If we manage to win tonight, we can go right up to 16th. And we need to win it as well. We really need to win it, not just for the history, just for everything else, you know. We really need to win this one. And, so Crystal Palace. Is it Sunday? It is Sunday, isn't it? Is it Sunday or Monday? I don't know. They're on the attack now. The defence of Young Boys is not the best, to be quite honest, at the moment. Not what I've been watching anyway. But it's 2-0 to Villa. They've got themselves second spot at the moment in the Europa League. We've got to get a win tonight as well. I'm doing great, thank you, mate. I'll tell you something, if we play like we did last week against Palace, we will lose 4 or 5. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, that was a mad game, that was. I mean, he gets sent off, and then you look at it. I mean, and that just really revamped Everton big time. They got proper revamped by going down to 10 men, as you've seen happen quite a lot of times. But, you know, I mean, didn't look like a lot of ideas from United, to be honest. The only time I thought really that you might be able to break it and actually get the equaliser was when you had Ahmad going in on the left-hand side and he kept doing his trickery and actually getting into the box. Then he puts him on the right-hand side and sort of took all that away. There weren't really a lot more to actually talk about, really. It's one of them, isn't it? We United at the minute. 1 minute it's getting there, and the next minute it just goes again. It's crazy, mate. It's crazy. I know what it's like, though. I do know what it's like. I'm out of ideas, bro. Ahmad should have been taken off, to be fair. Just useless. I thought in the first half, when he was actually getting into the box and taking it around people, he looked like quite a danger, I thought. But as soon as you put him on that wing, I didn't think there was anything there whatsoever. His physicality is probably one of his biggest issues. But yeah, I mean, there was nothing. Always is Villa, and Mallon's got his hat trick, and he's straight over. No, he's offside. No, he's offside. But yeah, I mean, me personally, I thought he was doing all right in the first half, to be honest, in that position. He was the only one that was really trying to challenge, as far as I could see, actually running through and actually trying to make something happen. But that's my opinion, I suppose. And he's a good little player. Well, I like him. I do like Ahmad, to be honest. When he's on it, and then you've got Mbermo as well. I mean, he gives everything, but there's not really any direction or anything, is there? There's nothing really working in that respect. Well, I've seen the team for us tonight, and he's made quite a few changes, to be honest. I didn't think he would have done that, but he has. There's a fair amount of changes. I'm going to, I'll put the teams up in a bit, but I'm just watching this Aston Villa and Young Boys game, and Aston Villa are just all over them. They're playing some really nice stuff as well, to be fair. It's getting stuck in with the challengers. Got the ball again on the outside of the box, but Young Boys managed to get this one away. Young Boys. Makes you sound like the village people, doesn't it? Young man. And would you take LongHairedYeti? He's up for sale? No, not really. Not really. I mean, towards the end of the game, he got like a few clear headers, but other than that, he didn't really get a lot of distribution. I think it's hard to call any striker unless they're actually getting the ball given to them. He didn't get a lot of distribution for me, but I wouldn't. Not really for me. Oh, here's Malin again. Last-ditch tackle. Villa's still got it on this right-hand side. That's well over Malin, though. And can Young Boys clear it here? These don't look very good at all. Can they actually get on an attack here, going through the middle? I don't know who the guy is, but then he goes over to the side. Over to this left-hand side. Outside the box, takes a shot. Oh, my days. That was, yeah. Best left not said, basically. Yeah, it wasn't great at all, to be fair. Now, Aston Villa's making a few substitutions. Barkley's coming on, and also Buendia as well. But yeah, I mean, Palace will really test you. If you're not at it, Palace will really test you on Sunday. 100%. 100%. Let's have a quick look and see what we're doing on what is it? Oh yeah, our game's Sunday as well. 2:05 against Brighton and Hove at the City Ground. So hopefully we can get some. Well, we need to win this. Basically, there's no doubt about that. We need to actually win it. I'm on a different platform today. I'm on that Talk Studio platform that comes with Streamlabs. I don't fully know how to use it. I'm not sure on how to use it yet, so I'll get it sorted as best I can, and hopefully can get it sorted at some point. I don't think there's a lot of options. There's no music on it. You can't put music on it like on StreamYard, but it's good. It's good for what it is. I like the ticker at the top. I think that's pretty cool as well. You know, so it's decent for what it actually is, and you can get your videos on here as well, so that's decent. Nuno faces Liverpool this weekend. Hopefully he can do us a solid, and I mean, Liverpool's in a right mess, aren't they? Is it 4-1 against PSV? Wow. Liverpool's in a right mess at the minute. I mean, the team that's looking the business at the minute for me is Arsenal, to be honest. I mean, Chelsea did as well the other day against Barcelona. But Arsenal just look like they're really getting up ahead of steam to keep this going at the moment. So, that's looking pretty decent. Young Boys with the ball now, just playing it back and back again. And looking to get down this left-hand side. Aston Villa cutting out every option, though, really, at the minute. But yeah, that's going to be an interesting game with West Ham. To be honest, I mean, you can't with Liverpool at the minute. I mean, you don't even know. I mean, and I think if they lose that, then they'll probably go off on one because West Ham's another team that's in the same position as like where we was when we played them. So that there's going to be a meltdown there as well. I mean, you can't beat Liverpool fan meltdowns on that reaction video. Oh my days, I was watching them last night and it was just creasing me up big time. But Sam, what is going on at my football club? What is going on? Pack it up. Let's brilliant. Oh mate, it was absolutely brilliant. They're shipping goals left, right, and centre. Big up Pepsi, how you doing, mate? Evening and happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, same to you, matey. Same to you. But yeah, we got the Villa game on at the minute. 58 minutes and 26 gone. And just watching this one at the minute before we start the Forest one at 8 o'clock. I was going to start at 7:30, but I was watching this anyway, so I thought, well, might as well do this as well. And just watch it until the Forest game's on later on. But you want to see the teams put out. You've got Abbott, I think he's in there. It's quite different. Morato, there's quite a lot of different players in there. But I suppose he's just checking out, see if the others are like up for the fight and everything as well, you know. So hopefully it don't come back to bite him on the arse. But he has gone for a different side, to be fair. No, let's have a look. Hold up. Let me see if I can get it onto here. Right. Where is it? Right. So that is the Forest team. Let me just share that screen if I can. Right, so that's your team there. So John is in net. No souls. John, Morato, Murilo's still in there. Sangari's still in there. Hudson-Odoi, Kalimuendo, Dominguez, Yates, McAtee, Milenkovic, and Abbott. So, I mean, there is quite a lot of changes in there. And on the subs bench is Sells, Willows, Williams, Anderson, Endoi, Jesus, Bolly, Savona, Whitehall, Thompson, and Sinclair. So there is a lot of changes there, an absolute lot of changes. Let me just get the other one going as well. And for Malmo, it is Good Johnson, Agsabanovic, Bolin, Skogmore, Berg Johnson, Buzanello, Striger, Rossler, Jansen, Jurek, and Elborg up front. And on the bench is Olsen, Carlson, Olsen, Lewicki, Busseladzik, Berg, Lundberg, Christensen, Vecchia, Sumar, Ekong, and Bothheim, or whatever that says. Right, okay, so end my screen share. So that's pretty much the team. Yeah, if Forest go down, would you keep Dyche? Yeah, absolutely. But going down can't even be a thought at the minute, to be quite honest with you. I mean, I think he's got things sorted. I think he's got things going at the minute. But, I mean, it's possible. Anybody can. But that would be just a nightmare scenario. Because the players that we're going to lose, if that was to happen, would be insane. But if we can keep playing like we did against Liverpool, then I don't see us going down. Lions 7, Packers 10. Cheers for that, Pepsi. And big up Scout. Need to win this for a few reasons. History and qualification. Absolutely, Scout. Absolutely. And big up to Carl Rossi as well. Evening, mate. Passing by to wish Forest good luck. Cheers for that, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, we've got Villa on at the minute. 62 minutes and 33 gone. I took Freddie to the vets today. Carried him up there in the pet bag thing. Had it on my shoulder. Not bothering with a taxi, man. I mean, I tried to get a taxi the other day. Rings him up. Do you still want the taxi from Aldi? Press 1. No, I don't want a taxi from Aldi. Do you want to go to Sainsbury's? Press 2. I was like, no. And then I'd stop the call. This is on 2 or 3 of them. This is something you need to know, guys. That cost me 35 pence. And I was only on an answer machine. That cost me 35 pence. And most people won't know that because you're on a month, you're doing a monthly thing with your phone, a monthly contract, so you won't get told. But I've got gift gaff, so it was credit. So I saw the credit going down as I was doing it. That's pathetic, man. Pathetic. Big up United fan, bro. All good, mate. Hope all is well your side. And a Pepsi mate. And Scout says call. So have you seen the side, Scout? He's trying a few out today. He's got John in goal. He's got Murillo on there. Got Milenkovic on there as well. He's gone for an interesting one. Let's put it that way. To say what it is, I mean, what do you think? Would you rather see the main guys on? I mean, they are on the bench, but it's not the point, is it? Really? I mean, it's like he's trying out a fair few tonight. I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea. You got John in goal, got Morato on, got Murillo on, got Sangori, got Hudson-Odoi, Cali Mwendo, Dominguez, Yates, McAtee, Milenkovic, and Abbott, and then the Anderson, Endoy, Jesus, Savona, all the guys are on the bench. No Morgan Gibbs-White, though, but I think he's picked up a knock from what I was reading the other day. Interesting. But yeah, anyway, getting back to... I took him to the vets today, and basically what they've said is there's not really been like much of a reaction to the steroids they gave me. So they put him on a higher level of steroids, and I've got till December the 18th for him to start working. And unfortunately, if they don't start working, then he's got to have a biopsy because it could be skin cancer. Not going down that route at the moment. We'll see kind of what happens, but it is like hopefully the steroids start to work and start to sort him out, and the new food, the hyperallergenic food, starts taking effect. Because otherwise, then it's going to have to be a biopsy, and don't want to go into that, to be honest. Cheers, mate. United fan, yeah, it was a very good performance. Looked a mature side for a change. It's to be expected, makes players show up. Yeah, and I'm doing great. Thank you, pal. Good win for you guys yesterday. Fair play. Yeah, looking good, actually. Looking really good, Arsenal, at the minute. Why is there no professional team called Old Men? Don't know, mate. There probably is, but it's not football. I think it starts with dirty old men. Right, 66 minutes and 25 gone at the minute. Attempts from Aston Villa is 12-1. 12-1, and Malin just keeps winding up these. I don't know if they're ultras or what they are, but one of them's going to get on the pitch if he's not careful. That's pretty much why I'm watching it, because it might actually kick off. If he scores again, it goes over to them again. Bowling team. Yeah, playing with their balls. Right. Okay, so yeah, so that thing about Freddie, like I say, will give him the steroids. Hopefully, they are real high level steroids as well. So hopefully these actually do make a difference, and it don't come down to the opposite. Not the best thing I wanted to hear today, but it is what it is, isn't it? You know, at the end of the day, so there's not a lot you can do about it, unfortunately. 67 minutes and 38 gone. Aston Villa just chatting with each other at the minute. Arteta's boys going through puberty finally, says United fan. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Right, so get on with this game. And Crystal Palace have got Strasbourg later as well, apparently. That's going to be a tough game for Palace. Strasbourg are pretty good, I think, as well. So that could be something to look at, depending on how that game actually goes. But I think Palace are onto something at the minute, to be honest. I think they are looking decent. Good manager as well. So, you know, see what they can do. I mean, and these guys are really struggling to keep Villa at bay. There's another shot comes in from Barkley. Just wide, though. Absolutely throwing it down there as well. But yeah, we want that win today. We want that win today. I mean, we've got other players on the bench and stuff like that. Anderson would be one I would have still had out there, to be quite honest with you. I just think when he plays, we just look a more solid team, to be honest. But you have got Dominguez, so well, looks like it, bro. Long ways to go. United fan, absolutely. Right, young boys trying to get out of their. That sounds so weird saying that, but they're trying to get out of their defence. Back to the keeper. Don't know many of these players, to be quite honest with you. They are getting something going on this right hand side, though. We're getting chased by the Villa players. Can't really get anything going. Oh, they might have a chance here, though, down the right hand side. He's in the box. Gets it into the middle, and it's a goal. 2-1. 2-1. Aston Villa 2, Young Boys 1. Bedia. Finally getting back into the game. If Arsenal beat Chelsea, I'll believe they can win the league, says Scout. And I think they're playing some great stuff at the minute, and they're looking really good. But I still think it's early days to start talking league, to be fair. He might be offside. His toenail. Are they going to do him for the toenail there? Have they got VAR on this or what? I think his toenail was offside. Bill, yeah, what are you thinking about today's game? We've got to win it, mate. We've got to win it. I mean, we're not doing too great in the Europa. If we can win this one, we go right up the table to 16th. And we can't take it easy, though. Can't take it easy. No, you don't deal with any team like that. You know, we're going to have to get it sorted and play hard and actually go and win this game. Treble talk has started, has it really? Fucking up from there would be unforgivable. Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, it can happen, can't it? It can happen. I think Arsenal are doing amazing, playing great set pieces. Excuse me, football. Yeah, absolutely. I believe Arsenal can win league when it's mathematically evident. Yeah, exactly. They shouldn't drop it from where they are, but I mean, we know what football's like. You know, I mean, you're going to have January as well when other teams are buying in to try and get themselves sorted out as well. So, I mean, you've got to take that into account as well. Bottling it from double figures points up would be next level crazy. Yeah, absolutely it would. It would, 100%. Yeah, it would. It would totally be crazy. But you know what football's like. I can't see him doing that, to be honest. I really can't. But yeah, imagine Sunderland to do what Leicester did. Yeah, that'd be crazy as well, wouldn't it? Imagine they're not a bad side though. Well organised, Sunderland. You can't discount Palace either, because Palace are fifth. Is it fifth or fourth? Can't discount Palace either. I mean, they could go on a mad one as well. I mean, they're playing some good stuff at the minute. Some really good stuff. Still doing this goal check. Are we actually having it or we're not having it? Did look like his toenail was offside, if that counts. But no, goal stands. Aston Villa 2, Young Boys 1. Check is over. I've just been watching the UFC, the one from Saturday. I don't know the results. I don't give any spoilers or anything. But yeah, there's some decent fights actually. There's Villa again on this right-hand side. Can't get it through into the box though. And Young Boys managed to get the ball out. A lot of pressure coming from Villa, but it's still keeping the ball though in the centre of the pitch. Left footed drive down the left side. He's going to get that. Is he going to be able to put the cross in here? No, gets round there, waits a little bit too long there. Loses the ball back to Martinez. Or whoever Villa's goal is, I think it's Martinez. Man City have some easy fixtures coming up and we have tricky ones. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Definitely. Definitely. Did you see the Prates fight? I did. That was excellent. Really, really good. That was. He's looking like the real deal is now. He's really looking like the real deal. Just don't tell me anything about the fight night that's just gone, because that's the one I haven't seen a lot of it yet. And there's one or two fights I really want to see as well. I don't know. I mean, his toenail is more than the other guy, really. Oh no, they've took the goal off. The goal has actually been taken off. I was going to say he is a little bit over with his toenail there. So the goal's been taken off. So it's still 2-0 to Villa. 75 minutes gone. Big up Daniel Knights, how you doing, matey? You all right? But yeah, I mean, you got Chelsea, I think, on Sunday, isn't it? I think Arsenal's got Chelsea on Sunday. I mean, that's going to be another game they're going to have to be on, because Chelsea played some good stuff the other day as well. I still do think though that I saw things where things are starting to work out with Chelsea, but I still think that Arsenal's a little bit more advanced than that at the moment. Here's the real deal. He's like 100 Muay Thai fights before UFC. The groundbreaking through needs work. He's a smoker as well, isn't he? As he likes a cigarette as well, doesn't he? Mind you, them guys are excellent. I mean, you're starting to get proper team units as well. You've got the Dagestan guys who's with what's his name? Nurmagomedov or whatever his name is. You've got him who's training a lot of them. So there's a lot of good ones of them coming. You've got the fighting nerds as well. I mean, they're pretty deep. They're decent as well. And then you've got all the new ones coming through as well. I mean, I don't know if you watch Contender Series, but there's some great new ones coming through. Look at that guy the other day, Opke, is it? Opke or something? He was on the Contender Series. Absolutely awesome. He won his fight the other day as well. He looks a decent one as well. There's always they've got a conveyor belt going on at the minute. It's absolutely insane with the quality and the talent that's coming through. And yeah, all good, says Daniel Knights. Feyenoord 1, Celtic 3. And probably smoked since his Muay Thai days. Some gym smoke between rounds. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Bro, if you can go in and do that, because he was getting a bit fed up, wasn't he, of Leon Edwards just grabbing him and holding him in the corner. And I liked his idea of a fight as well, where it's like, you don't want to be grabbed all the time. People want to be entertained and stuff like that. And I completely agree with that. I hate seeing fights where they're just all on the floor. Just does my head in. Just gets really, really boring for me when I'm watching fights like that. Evening all, evening Tony. You all right, matey? But yeah, Arsenal for me at the minute just look like they've turned the corner. They really do. Like, if they can get this is my point on it. If they can get Gyökeres firing, then you're in trouble. Everybody's in trouble. That's the only thing that's missing at the minute, I think. And they're scoring from open play as well, so can't be bad really. I've been cooking YouTube and brown envelope today. He must love you, mate. You're in there all the time. You're getting him views though, aren't you, really? If you're in there cooking him, you're giving him views. You better win then, ain't you, on Sunday? Otherwise, that's not going to work out. They need to do the 2-on-2 or 3-on-3 UFC matches to make more entertaining. I find it entertaining anyway when it actually, when you get proper good like fights and they go toe to toe. They're the best fights. But yeah, that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Like a Royal Rumble, put them all in there together, put all of them in the octagon. That is a good idea, actually. I like the idea of that. You couldn't do it though, because it's like if you had that many people in there while they're trying to duck out the way of one punch, someone else is going to crack them in the side of the head, aren't they? Just grand, mate. Hope all is well. Looking forward to a good game today. My boys put on a show yesterday. Was very pleased with that. Yeah, I don't blame you, mate. I don't blame you. It was very good. I mean, I was watching it while I was playing that Viking game, but what I saw, I was really impressed with. Really looking good. You just got to keep at it now, haven't you? You've just got to keep it going, basically. You got to keep it going. At least some players actually got some minutes as well, because you could need them at some point. So you've got to get him minutes, and Odegaard looks like he's coming back now as well. So I mean, that's going to make an interesting, selection. But I mean, I hope you don't put Eze to a bench. I mean, that would just be insane for me. There's only him that can screw it up now, in my opinion. And imagine benching Starboy and beating Bayern 3-1. Yeah, I know. Yeah, absolutely. And if I had Rumble channels, would absolutely destroy him and absolutely cook him. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Rumble, to be honest. I'm not really going to bother with it that much because I don't like the fact that you can't actually block people or mute people or anything like that. There's no option to do that. I was looking for it the other day. Should always have the option to do that. I mean, if I end up getting booted off here at some point, then I probably will. But I don't know. We'll see. That's in the future, isn't it, really? Young boys now trying to get in for this goal. But Aston Villa's playing quite well, to be fair, today. 81 minutes and 23 gone. 2-0 to Villa. My boys need to turn up tonight. We need to turn up again tonight. They need to actually prove to Dice that they want the shirt as well, Why did Michael move to Rumble for? He got removed off YouTube, mate. I don't know why, because he's never really. Well, I don't think he knows why either, for that matter. But he got taken off YouTube. I've asked him, and I don't think he knows why either. I don't think they've really explained it to him. So that's pretty much why he's on Rumble. I mean, Rumble is better for like you can pretty much say what you want or anything like that. There's not a lot of things that you can't within reason, I think. But I don't know. I don't really use it all that much, to be honest. And why I'm allowed on YouTube, I'll stay on here. Right, Villa's defending here again. Can't get it away from them, to be honest, at the minute. And they're just going to keep going forward as well, Villa. Ball down the right-hand side, just opened them up completely. With Rodgers. Rodgers takes the shot, saved by the keeper. Smashed out to the right-hand side. 82 minutes and 55. And probably Charlie Patrick reports his channel. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I think that's probably what's happened. I don't 100% know exactly the reason why. But I would imagine that he's been reported for certain things. My guess would be the bigger Chelsea channels and stuff like that. That'd be my guess, where it's they've reported him, because they bring a lot of money to him, don't they? So you're not going to win that war, are you? Let's face it. Not when it comes to money. But like I say, I don't 100% know, and I have asked Michael, and Michael pretty much. I think he's shown me the thing that they sent him, and it doesn't really explain anything. It doesn't explain any reasons or anything. It don't actually go into the actual reason for it. So I don't know. It's a shame though, because I mean he was doing all right on here, to be fair. He was doing all right on here. I mean, my guess would be, I mean, there's a lot of like stuff off Twitter put on that he had on his channel, videos from, I mean, Disney and BBC are absolute pieces of crap. So they're going to do you for that every single time. But then again, he wasn't, I don't think he was monetized, though, was he? So I don't know. I don't know. No point keep going on about it because I don't know the information. So I have no idea why he got took off. 84 minutes and 50 gone. Still 2-0 to Villa. And after this one, we'll head over to the Forest game. I mean, this stream's been perfect. But you watch mine actually mess up all the time. That will be really annoying if that happens. Really annoying. Oh, I bought an air fryer as well. Keep hearing a lot about these air fryers, so I decided to buy one. You guys got an air fryer. Everybody keeps talking about them and stuff, so I thought I'd get one. I mean, I'll probably burn everything in it like I do everywhere else, but, you know, I'll get an air fryer. I put my Twitter account on private so people don't see my tweets. I don't use it, mate. I don't use it. I mean, the only time I go on it, well, for a start, I forgot the password for the actual account, my Joker account. I have no idea what the password is, and it's not very good trying to find your passwords either because they haven't got a very good system for that. You know, where you sort of reset your password and all that kind of stuff. They ain't got a very good system for it, so I can't find my actual account, so I don't really use it. Don't really use a lot of social media, to be fair, apart from to share little memes every now and then and stuff like that. Too much crap, mate. Changes your mind states and stuff, and well, which is what it was made for, basically. So I just avoid a lot of it. Love mine, mate. Use it like 2 to 3 times a week. Yeah, you're talking about the air fryer. What you're talking about Twitter? yeah. I mean, I've never used one. So my mum was going on about it the other day. And she was like, "Oh, well, we just chuck anything in it, we do." And I thought, "Hey, that sounds like a good idea. I'll get one of them." So yeah, I've got one of them. I think it's be delivered on Saturday. So got that sorted out as well. Is it? I mean, because like you do your chips and stuff like that. Is it like the chips that you get at the supermarket, or when you make the chips yourself? Because I quite prefer chips that you make yourself, to be honest. I mean, I don't know much about them. Yeah, free recipe book with it anyway, but mine will probably just be chips, and more chips, I should think. Your chips and sausage, then your chips and burger. Then I'll go for a bit of variety and have chips and chicken. Then I'll have fish and chips. That's the way I'll use it. What's for breakfast? Chips and cornflakes with milk. I like my chips if you didn't work that out. And I'll tell you another thing I like at the minute as well, then ash bran, like what they're called. Can't be what they're called, ash bran type things. They're nice though. So there'll definitely be some of them getting cooked in there as well. Proper nice there. Here's Villa again on the outside of the box, just running through them, to be fair. Shot comes in though, it's defended well. And then they don't have an out or anything. They got a free kick there though. 88 minutes and 47 gone. This puts Aston Villa second in the league, unless, because guess who's at the top? Midtjylland. Midtjylland are at the top. So Aston Villa will be on the exact same points as Midtjylland, but Midtjylland scored more. They beat us, if you remember. We're like 25th, and Malmo are 33rd. Not that that means anything, but if we can get a win today, which we need to, then we can go straight up to 16th. It's quite open. It's really quite open as well. So hopefully we can do that. Well, we've got it. We've got to do it. I mean, at the end of the day, he's put the guys in a shirt, so go out there and earn that shirt. I mean, they've seen what's needed from the Liverpool game, so they've got to do the same. And young boys have scored. 89 minutes and 50 gone, 2-1. Don't think that one's getting chalked off. Did you see how many goals got chalked off for Chelsea the other day? First one, I do think it hit the top of his arm, to be honest, and then the momentum carried the ball forward. I think that's why they get that one. But some of the other ones was crazy. Let's have a look at that one. Pass comes in. Looks okay, but that's not a very good angle, to be honest. You'd see where he is when he actually starts running, don't you? Goal check again. 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Are they going to get this goal or not? I've not seen a good angle of it, really, to see exactly if it is, but I don't think they are with the looks of it. Captain's arguing with a referee, so I don't know what's going on. This is the worst thing when you ain't got the sound on, because you don't know what's going on. Check over. And it's still a goal at the minute. It was like that last time, then all of a sudden it went off. Still saying 2-1, and they're still playing, so I think that one has been all right. I don't know, I didn't really see a good angle of it, to be fair. The angles were crap. Villa just keeping the ball at the minute, though, trying to get again down this right-hand side. It's with Villa in the defence at the minute. 92 minutes gone. Ball over the top. No, that's not going nowhere, all the way to the keeper. Well, so far, that goal has been given because the one's not disappeared yet. So it has actually been given. Oh, could be in here with a... No. Could have been in there with a third. Can't get his shot away. Yo, yeah, how you doing, Steph? Big up to you. Hope you're well. Just watching the end of this Villa game. 2-1 up. Been all over them, really. Before the Forest one starts. Good luck tonight, mate. Absolutely. Big up Adama. How you doing, mate? Yeah, we need it. We need it. We need it to get right up that table. We're outside of the blue line at the minute, so we need this. We need this victory tonight. Obviously, it being Malmo as well, there's obviously some feeling in that as well. So yeah, it would be nice to get this one. Palace have got Salzburg, which should be a decent game, to be fair. Salzburg are quite good, so Palace are going to have to be on it for that. Evening, Steph, says Tony. Forest Malmo, that's a blast from the past. Trevor Francis, absolutely. Absolutely is. 100% blast from the past. I've been looking forward to this one all day. All right, so that one is onside then. 2-1. Nice finish. Takes it down well as well. And we've got about 50 seconds left in this one. But yeah, Palace Salzburg should be an interesting one as well. But obviously, I'm not going to miss the one I'm watching. So, and I can't have two games on the screen at the same time. So, well, I could, but then I won't be able to see the chat. So that don't really work. Evening, Tony, says Steph. What you want is for Salzburg to really give Palace a game, which is tough tonight, so that for the game on Sunday. Although they are fit players as well, so, you know, I don't know whether that would actually come into it, but that would make it a bit interesting. But you're going to have to be on it for Palace. Final whistle should go any time now. Ball's kicked up in the air. Villa win it again. And just going through the middle, gets proper taken down there. I think they took that Malin off because that Malin was winding the crowd up. And the crowd was getting proper angry. He got a bottle thrown at his head. Bounced off his head. Yeah, still a bit more time, but there ain't a lot of time left in this one, I don't think. Nearly at 10-2 for the Forest game as well. Yellow card for Matson. 6 minutes and 20 gone. Villa on the attack again on this left-hand side. Trying to get round. Player's staying there, but he's not actually going towards him. How much extra time are you giving here, ref? Corner Villa. If United don't score first in games, we lose. Facts. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's so frustrating, though, isn't it, when the opposition goes down to 10 men and you think, right, we've got a free man now. If he can get it, find the space and all that kind of stuff, we can actually get something out of this game. I heard it on a lot of the reactions when it happened. Oh, yeah, well, you know, it's unlucky for them, but that should really push us forward. And it just didn't happen, did it? That's full time in this Aston Villa game anyway. So we're going to go over to the Forest Malmo. I bet the crowd's going to be amazing as well. Well, that's not working. Right, so we've got onto the... And it says video file can't be played. Oh, what is going on here? I knew this was going to happen. I had a feeling this was going to happen, you know. There's no point reporting it, because when you report it, they just say, well, they say a lot, to be fair. Oh, man, you better come on. How many Europas has Emery won in his career? I don't know about Europa. I know he's won like a lot of things, though. And come on, Forest. Absolutely. Well, I ain't got a stream at the minute. 10 minutes to go, though, but it just keeps flashing up on the full HD to the HD at the minute. I hope this stream works. I am not going to be impressed if it don't. Because there's not really any other way I can get it. It's got 10 minutes, so hopefully it comes on at some point, but it's just saying video file cannot be played, error code. So I don't know what's going on with that. Is there any way you can like report it or anything? Question. The Malmo not loading. Registered email. I hate these chats because they don't make no sense. They can't work it out what you're talking about. Do you have beIN Sports? Now I'm on Bing. I don't have any apart from Sky Go. I've got that, but it's not on there. I don't know what's going on. I've just sent them a message to say that it's not loading, but there is like 9 minutes to go. So, oh, here we are. Here we are. Never mind. I mean, whenever you report anything to them or anyway, they'll go, well, it must be something your end. It's like, it's not anything my end at all. What are you talking about? Glad the game is at the City Ground. Yeah, absolutely. It puts on the history even more, doesn't it? Being at the City Ground, I don't know what's going on here. He's trying to find it now. I can see him keying it in. Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. He's sorting it out now, I think. Should be an interesting one. Like I say, there's a few different players on. Murillo and Milenkovic are on there, though, so we're all good with that. And he's giving a fair few players a chance as well, which I think is a good thing. I think there'd be a lot of people wanting to see like the first team out, to be honest, for this one. Got this guy's desktop on at the minute. I don't know who this guy is, but he's got his desktop on. got porn up down there, look. Bro, you need to sort your stuff out, or what you've got showing on actual streams to the world. You don't want everyone to know that's what you're up to. Took it off. Might be able to hear me. Hoping Jesus has a good game. He's on the bench, mate. And glad the game is at the City Ground once you guys get the win and get out of the elimination zone. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. That's what we've got to be doing. Yeah, Jesus was on the bench. Got John, got Morato, got Murillo, got Sangari, got Hudson-Odoi, Callum Muendo, Dominguez, Yates, McAtee, Milenkovic, and Abbott. On the bench, you've got Williams, you've got Anderson, you've got Endori, you've got Jesus, you've got Bolly, Savona, Whitehall, Thompson, and Sinclair. And obviously, Sells and Willows is on the bench as well. Don't know much about some of them, to be honest, but sure we'll get to see them tonight. But yeah, we have got to get out of that elimination zone. I mean, the actual table's like quite friendly at the minute, to be honest. I mean, a win today could see us get 16th straight into that zone, but we've still got to get it done at the end of the day. And there's no excuse. We've got to get it sorted today. Here we go. We're on the stream now. And we're at the City Ground, flags everywhere from Malmo and from Forest. And here we go. Come on, Forest. Players in the tunnel. Jesus on the bench, odd if you ask me, but what do I know? Trust Dice, he has done well since he has been there. Yeah, I think he's giving a few players a run out and seeing how they get on and see if they're on the same sort of page. He's giving them a chance to earn a shirt, isn't he? Murillo Milenkovic, you're happy to see that. I mean, I don't know what my thoughts are. I would have liked to have seen us go with a full team tonight. But hey, if these can like put on a performance and start to challenging for the shirts, then that's never a bad thing. And I know that's one thing that Dice likes to do. So here we go. It's coming out of the tunnel, flags everywhere in the crowd. I bet the atmosphere is absolutely phenomenal as well. Up the Reds, says Tony. Absolutely up the Reds. Let's put on a performance. Let's show what we're all about, basically. Let's make sure we get this sorted out. Sorting out the ground at the minute. He looks familiar. Is that the guy from Brentford? Used to be at Leeds. Sure, that's him. I've definitely seen the guy before, or is it the keeper, Good Johnson? I think it's Good Johnson, isn't it? Yeah. Who did he play for? Good Johnson. Aston Villa or something. I don't know. I've definitely seen his face before. Can't think who he is though. Up the Red, says Tony. Right, let me just have a quick look at the Malmo team. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, it's Janssen. I thought I recognised his face. Yeah, it's Janssen who played for, I think he was at Brentford, maybe. I think it was Brentford. And I think he was at Leeds as well at some point. Right, here they come out of the tunnel. Come on, Reds. Quite a lot of Malmo there as well. Good showing from them. But there's all the City, all the Forest fans. Get in. We don't want none of that freezing streams either. That's a wicked picture as well, isn't it? Tony Francis heading the ball in. That is beautiful. And there's Francis. Absolutely. Clough and Taylor. Awesome stuff. Awesome. I'll freak out if we win 1-0 from a header. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? Big up Expat. How you doing, mate? All right, matey. Right, so back to get on with it. That Victor's not parrying the ball in front of him all the time. Jury's still out on him for me. More of the same tonight, says Expat. Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. I've been well up for it. The crowd will be absolutely insane. So got to be well up for it. Got to be well up for this. Well, that awesome though on Saturday, Expat and Skeld. Oh my days, that was absolutely brilliant. That was. Liverpool are in a real bad way though, aren't they? PSV last night as well, 4-1. Crazy, crazy. Right, here we go. Come on now, just get it won. Just get it won. Great Cloughy note there. I won't say I'm the best manager in the world, but I'm definitely in the top one. Crazy work on Liverpool. No one had us winning that. No, I knew it was going to be a tough game, but I mean, the way we played was insane. Excellent stuff. We can keep doing that. Still do some really, really good stuff. And here we go. I want to see a bit from Callum Owendo tonight as well. Getting ready to kick off. Yatesy with the ball. And we kicked off. That's all the way back to Victor. Victor then smashes it up the pitch. That's headed away by Malmo. Malmo just heading it through the centre at the moment, trying to get through the centre. Sangari wins it though. Gets it to Dominguez. Over to Abbott, and that's back to Milenkovic. We'll go all the way through to Victor. I'm on 25 seconds, by the way. Ball over to this right-hand side to Abbott. He plays it back to Milenkovic. Milenkovic across to Morato. Morato to Murillo. Back to Morato. Morato. And that's down the wing. Forest on the attack now down the right-hand side. But Malmo should be able to clear that into touch. Thrown to Forest on the right-hand side. No spoilers, guys. If you're in front of me, 1 minute 10 gone on my clock. Ball goes into the box. That's headed away. Malmo now trying to win the ball on this left-hand side. Get the ball up the left-hand side, but that's easily captured by Morato. Then Morato across to Murillo on this right-hand side. And that's into Hudson-Odoi, back to Murillo, into Sangari. Sangari puts the ball over to the right-hand side for Abbott. Abbott takes it on his chest, breaks it down the right-hand side. Can't get through on that right-hand side, though, Dominguez at the moment. Header from Forrest, that goes into the box, but Malmo managed to clear it. And it's Forrest with the ball at the minute. Back to Murillo. Murillo's going to... Oh, I thought he was going to hit that. Oh, he's in the box. Calamuendo takes a shot, and it's wide. Killed the wrong way. 2 minutes and 4 minutes. 2 minutes and 4 gone. Shot there from Calamuendo, but just goes wide. Just curls around the box and then out for a goal kick. Come on, Reds. Come on. Kicked out by Malmo keeper. Straight up the field. That's headed back by Milenkovic. Calamuendo's trying to get it now. Goes to Malmo, though. Forrest press and get the ball back. It goes to Malmo, though, in the defence. They're going to manage to clear this down this left-hand side. Pressure comes in, though. And when it comes to the Malmo player, Forrest just get the ball straight back off him. Milenkovic smashes it back to Victor. I don't believe it. And it's with Morato. Over to Murillo. Murillo back to Morato in the centre. Morato now plays it forward to Murillo. Murillo gets it down the line to McAtee. McAtee just turning around, gets taken down by a Malmo player, and that's going to be a free kick to Forest. Nice turn, just gets grabbed, basically. Forest got it now on this right-hand side. That's back to Milenkovic, across to Morato. Morato then looks for Murillo as he makes a run, but Morato keeps hold of it, plays it into the middle to Yates. Yates down this right-hand side to Abbott. Abbott plays it through for Dominguez. Back to Abbott. Abbott puts the ball into the box. Calamuendo can't win it in the air. And it's won by Malmo. It's going to be a corner. It's won by Janssen. 4 minutes and 5 gone. Still 0-0. Forest Malmo. Come on, Reds. Come on, you Reds. Go on, first time, first corner. Seem to have worked on the corners quite a bit from the looking at the Liverpool game. Corner coming in now. Oh, it's straight out. Corner straight out from McAtee. 4 minutes and 40 gone. Still 0-0. Forest Malmo. City Ground. Malmo keeper going to kick this ball up the field, right up the middle, to the right even. And that's headed back by Sangari. And Callum Hudson-Odoi's got it now. He's having a run, but he gets tackled. Malmo gets it down this right-hand side, but that's headed away by Murillo. McAtee gets a touch on it there as well. Lovely from Yates to run in and press that. It's with Callum Hudson-Odoi on this left-hand side. Plays it back to Sangari. It's over to Murillo. Back with Callum Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi puts it in the box. Shot up in the air by Malmo. Sangari's trying to win it. Can't win it. Header comes in by Dominguez. And it's just wide. 5 minutes and 42 gone. Ball was all over the place there. Dominguez got in there to try and get the header. And he just gets it wide of the post. Decent start so far. 6 minutes gone. Malmo's got it now on this left-hand side. Has to play it all the way back to their keeper. Calamuendo's going in there. Keeper kicks it out. Not the best kick. Goes to Sangari. Milenkovic gets the ball, heads it up into the middle of the field, but Malmo come away with it on this left-hand side. Get it back to their central defender. Keeping the ball at the minute, Malmo on this left-hand side. No press. Calmawendo's looking like he might press, but don't. And then Malmo's got it on this right-hand side. Smashes it down the right-hand side. Callum Hudson-Odoi is going towards him. Malmo gets it in the centre. Left foot strike. And that's a good save there from Victor. Stops the ball. No rebound or anything like that. Good save. Looking a bit dicey when he turns onto his left foot, but saved. And here's Morato over to Milenkovic. Milenkovic back to Morato. 7 minutes and 10 gone. Over to Murillo on this left-hand side. Murillo don't control it, but Callum Hudson-Odoi gets it back to Victor. Into Morato to Sangari, over to the left-hand side to Murillo. Murillo then down the wing to Calmawindo. Calmawindo plays it back to Sangari. Sangari smashes it over the top, looking for Dominguez, but that's headed away by Malmo. And Malmo's got it now, trying to get down this right-hand side. Player goes down, that's going to be a corner, free kick. 7 minutes and 52 gone. Still 0-0. Forest, Malmo, City Ground. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. That's all the way back to the Malmo centre-back. And it's crossed to the right-hand side. Trying to get it down the right-hand side. Cut out, though, by Callum Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi gets it to McAtee on this left-hand side. McAtee's got it at the moment. Looks back for Hudson-Odoi. Gives it to Hudson-Odoi now. Up against the fullback, Callum Hudson-Odoi. Is he going to take him on? Is he not going to take him on? Gets it to Murillo. Murillo gets it into the box. Ball's moving around, and then the shot comes in from Abbott, and that's saved by the Malmo keeper. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Ball back with Malmo. Just playing it around in the box at the moment. Over to the left-hand side. Back into the middle. Cross to this right-hand side. That's going to go back to the centre-backs again, though. They've got it now on this left-hand side. Trying to get down the left-hand side. Play it to the full-back. He's going all the way back to the centre-back again. Trying to get down the right. Press comes in from Murillo. And that's all the way back to the Malmo keeper. Ball kicked out. And it's Morato. Goes out for a throw-in. 9 minutes and 32 gone. Still 0-0. Forest Malmo, City Ground. And Malmo's got it now on this right-hand side. That's going all the way back to the keeper again. Calmawindo runs in, but Malmo still keep it. Give it back to the keeper. Then it's back to the centre-back, over to the right-back. And then it's down this right-hand side into the centre. Trying to get down this right-hand side now. Plays the pass, but Milenkovic will cover that. Gets it all the way back to Victor. Have you given up on Forest? Will you still watch the league if relegated? We're not going to get relegated, mate. I never give up on Forest. Silly, silly statement. It's with Forest at the moment with Milenkovic. Over to Morato in the middle. Morato then plays it down for McAtee. McAtee's pass is short and Malmo get it now coming forward. It's cut out though by Sangari. Abbott smashes the ball up the field. Malmo managed to win that. Got it now in the centre circle. Getting it over to the left-hand side. And it's on the left-hand side at the minute with Malmo. All the way back to the defence on the halfway line. Back into the centre circle. McAtee needs to show me something, says Scald. Yeah, I'd agree with that as well. 100%. Fair play, fair enough. I personally would. Yeah, that's not. You got to be a proper fan, mate. You're there through the good and the bad times. That's the fun. And that's up to Sangari. Sangari's got it now. Back to Milenkovic. Milenkovic across to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Trying to get down this left-hand side. Plays it back to Murillo. Murillo then goes back to Yates. Yates to Sangari. Sangari down the wing to Abbott. Abbott puts the ball into the box, and that's too long. 12 minutes and 10. Interesting to see Murillo at left back. Yeah, imagine I'd rather see that than Morato at left back, to be honest. After what we've seen Morato do at left back, I'd much rather see Murillo there. Ball kicked up the field by the Malmo keeper. And they can't win it. Goes all the way through to Morato. Morato down the middle to McAtee. McAtee's pass again, puts us right down on this left-hand side. Murillo back to Victor. Victor smashes the ball out. Calamuendo tries to win it, but that guy is huge who's on Calamuendo. Back to Murillo. Murillo on this left-hand side. Plays it to McAtee. Back to Murillo. Murillo puts it over the top but can't get it. McAtee manages to win the ball. Sangari gets the ball down the left-hand side, but it's just too much for Calamuendo. 13 minutes and 22 gone. Still 0-0. Forest Malmo. Let's get Calamuendo in on some good chances as well. That's thrown out by Malmo. Forest win it though. It's with Dominguez. Over to Callum Hudson-Odoi. He plays it back to Murillo. Murillo back to Morato. Over to Milenkovic. Milenkovic down this right-hand side to Abbott. It's back to Milenkovic. Milenkovic to Murillo. Murillo in the middle to Yates, back to Murillo, into Sangari, back to Milenkovic. Milenkovic looking for a pass, finds Abbott on this right-hand side, gets it across to Dominguez. Dominguez puts the ball in, but again, it's just too long. Straight out, goal kick. Interesting to see Murillo left back. Some crap passing here. McAtee is looking rusty. No surprise, he's hardly played. Yeah. I mean, he is. I mean, he might boost into the game, but he has made some daft passes. This is his chance. You got to take your chance, haven't you, when you get it? Milenkovic over to Morato. Morato then to Murillo. Murillo down the wing to Callum Hudson-Odoi, back to Murillo, over to Morato, into Yates. Yates across to Sangari. Sangari down the wing to Abbott. Abbott's quite high up as well. Back to Sangari. Sangari to Yates in the centre circle. Across to Murillo. Murillo puts it down to Callum Hudson-Odoi, and then it's kicked out by Malmo. It's going to be a throw-in. Throw into Forest. Bit U-shapey, says Scald. And yeah, bro. Where's right, okay, so let's get on with it. Right, we've got a message there. That must be because I couldn't get the stream on. But right, okay, so that's across to Morato. Morato into Sangari. Sangari tries a pass. It's a Malmo player. Goes all the way through to the Malmo keeper. With Malmo now on this left-hand side, trying to get down this left-hand side. That's a mistake, though. Sangari gets it. Sat back to Sangari. Sangari then turns. Gets the ball down to McAtee. McAtee outside the box. Gets it to the right-hand side. Cross comes in. Malmo managed to clear it, though, after the deflection. Milenkovic then kicks it against the Malmo player. And it's a Forest throw-in on the right-hand side. That's into Milenkovic. Back to Morato, into Yates. It's Sangari. Sangari down this right-hand side, plays it back to Milenkovic again, with Morato coming a little bit more forward now. Gets it across to Murillo. Murillo into McAtee, back to Murillo, back to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Murillo then in the centre. McAtee loses the ball, and I don't know what happened there. Nothing wrong with his vision, just his touch. And Eric sounded like the depressed robot from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I know. What is he talking about, man? He's gone for a lay down anyway. Right, it's with Malmo now on this left-hand side. Get it back into the middle. Forest coming forward. Malmo just passing it around each other at the minute. Gets it on this right mid-side. Running through onto the left side, onto the left-hand side. The presser's coming in from Forest. Malmo's still keeping the ball at the moment. Pass down the centre, chased by Yates, and then he just kicks it out for a throw-in to Forest. 18 minutes and 10 gone. 0-0, Forest Malmo. City ground. That's another throw into Forest. Yeah, I knew he was one of them when he came in the other day, to be honest, but I'd ended the stream, so I didn't manage to catch it, but of course it is time. That's back to Forest. That's all the way with Milenkovic. That's back to Victor. Victor out to Murillo. Murillo then just stands on the ball, gives it to Morato. Morato puts it over the top, looking for McAtee. McAtee's got it now on this left-hand side. He's getting chased, though. Gives it into Murillo, back to McAtee. McAtee across to Morato. Ball over to the right-hand side to Abbott. Abbott just running down at the minute. Plays it to Dominguez. Abbott's got it on the right wing. Plays it into the box, but that goes nowhere near anybody. McAtee gets it on the left-hand side. It's into Murillo. Murillo across to Sangari. I thought he was going to have a shot then. It's with Abbott. Abbott's going to have a strike, and that goes over the bar. 19 minutes and 40 gone. Still 0-0. Abbott is looking well at home. Yeah, he looks a decent one, doesn't he, Abbott? Definitely. I mean, I've not been disappointed in him any time he's come on or anything like that. I think he looks like a really good player, Abbott. That's kicked up the field by the Malmo keeper. And Sangari tries to win it, gets it to Callum Hudson-Odoi. That's over to Milenkovic. Milenkovic puts the ball over the top to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Tackle comes in, and it's a throw into Forest on the left-hand side. Murillo with the ball. Plays it back to Milenkovic. And then it's over to Yates. Into Sangari. Sangari plays a ball to Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi's pass misses Murillo. Then Sangari gets back to put it out for a throw-in. Come on, lads. Come on. Yeah, but when people start saying things like that, oh yeah, I've disowned my team because of this. I mean, give me a break, man. We've been out of the top leagues and everything for years. You always stick by your team. Lankovic to Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi's gone on his left-hand side, plays it into McAtee. McAtee going flying down the middle, plays it across to Abbott. Abbott tries to get the ball into the box, and it's cut out by Malmo defender, corner Forest. Corner to the Reds. Come on, guys. Let's get something from this. Let's get something from this corner. Bit of argument going on with Yates and the Malmo defender. No shot there. Yates and Janssen and the other guy who's next to him. Ball comes in. That's headed away by Malmo. And that should go all the way to Abbott. Abbott puts it right over the top. Murillo gets the header. But Malmo managed to win that on this left-hand side. Plays it back to the left back. It's all the way over to the centre-back on the left. Oh, that was a bit of a pass there. Calamawenda, you should be faster than that, mate. And Morato manages to win that. And Morato gets taken out as well. 22 minutes and 50 gone. Come on, Reds. Come on. That was a really dodgy pass, that was, from the Malmo player. Calamawenda just could not get on the end of it, though. Back to Morato. Morato across to Murillo. That's going back to Morato. Into Sangari. Sangari just runs straight through 3 or 4 of them. Tries to get it to Calamawenda, but it gets cut out. And Malmo's got it at the moment. Forest trying to press big time now. Getting it back to Malmo. That goes up the middle of the field, but that's won by Sangari and Abbott. Abbott now to Sangari. Sangari to McAtee. Sangari then across to Yates. Over to Murillo on this left-hand side. Plays it into Sangari. Sangari then gets it to McAtee. McAtee's got Abbott on his outside, but he's going to keep hold of it and play it back to Milenkovic. It's with Abbott now. Abbott gets it down the wing to Dominguez. Dominguez has got it on this right wing at the minute. Has to go back to Abbott. Abbott then goes past his man, gets a cross in, and that's straight into the hands of the keeper. 24 minutes and 23 seconds gone. Still 0-0. Forest Malmo at the City Ground. And kicked out to the Malmo's left-hand side. And they make a mistake there. Murillo gets it. Murillo has to go back to Yates. Into Sangari. Sangari then into Dominguez. Dominguez shot is easily saved, though, by the keeper. 24 minutes and 50 gone. Ball with a Malmo keeper. Smashed up the field. That's going to go all the way through to Victor. Rolled out to Morato, into Milenkovic. Milenkovic over to Abbott. Abbott down the wing to Dominguez. Dominguez puts the ball down the wing, but that goes out for a throw into Malmo. Frank Clark in the crowd as well. That bloke looks like Bruce Forsyth. Here's Sangari. Sangari into the middle for Murillo. Murillo gets past 1, gets past 2. Turns, gets a left foot drive to Yates. Yates then to Calamawenda on this left-hand side. He's going to go back to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi now is going to have a run through, gets tripped, and that's going to be a free kick. Free kick Forest on the left-hand side. Come on, lads. That guy's like tripped so many players so far. That bowling. Go on. McAtee coming over for it as well was Callum Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi, though, I think he's going to float it into the box with the looks of it, but McAtee is there as well. So with Hudson-Odoi floated into the box, that's punched away by the Malmo keeper. And straight away, Dominguez trying to win the ball, can't win the ball, headed towards Sangari, and Sangari just lets it go out for a throw-in. Milenkovic trying to get a cross in. Oh, there's a shot here for Yates. Get in! Come on! Get in! Absolutely awesome. Yates smashes the ball in. Beautiful there from Milenkovic. 1-0 to Forest. 1-0 Forest against Malmo. That reminds you of something, doesn't it? Absolutely. 27 minutes and 20 gone, and Yates smashes the ball in. Player I've always had a lot of time for, Yatesy. Throw in from Sangari, gets it to Milenkovic. The ball bounces off a Malmo player. Yates just comes in and finishes it off. Absolutely beautiful. Well played. 1-0 to the Reds. Come on now, guys. That was a nice shot, that was. That was a lovely shot, that was, from Yates. And Abba is looking well. And Yates, absolutely. It's a lovely strike as well, that was. Get in there. Come on, guys. Brilliant. 1-0. Forest and Malmo. Come on. "28 minutes and 15 gone. Ball's kicked up the field by the Malmo keeper. That should be Forest ball. Sangari gets it back to Abbott. Abbott then puts the ball over the top, but that's won by Malmo. Then smash it down the left-hand side, but can only head it out for a throw-in. Throw into Forest. Go on, Yatesy. Oh, Yatesy, man. I've always liked Yates, even though a lot of people, a lot of fans and stuff have always said, he's not good enough there, blah, blah, blah. Mate, he gives 100 every single time. Can't fault a player like that, I don't think. And he is getting better. I think he's getting better as well. I like Yates. He's awesome. I think that means Yates has scored in all 5 divisions, the FA Cup, the League Cup, and now in Europe. Yeah. It's a nice strike as well, that is. That's back to Yates, across to Sangari. Sangari leaves it, though, for Milenkovic. Milenkovic running down this right-hand side, gets it to Abbott. It's back to Dominguez, into Sangari, back to Dominguez, back to Milenkovic. Over into Sangari again. That's back to Morato. Morato then down the left-hand side for Murillo. Murillo across for Morato. Morato across to Yates. Yates to McAtee on this left-hand side. Gives it back to Yates in the middle. Yates to Sangari. Sangari then turns, has a run through, plays it to McAtee, gets it back Sangari, and then it's cleared by the Malmo defender. I like Sangari as well. I think he looks, he's looking really good at the minute, playing some really good like through balls and stuff. He's been good so far this season, I think. McAtee back to Dominguez, over to Murillo. Murillo back to Dominguez. Murillo's got it again now. Back to Dominguez, to Murillo. Murillo then turns, gets the ball back to Dominguez. Dominguez turns with the ball, starts going towards the halfway line, plays it across to Morato in the middle. Morato then across to Milenkovic. Milenkovic back in the middle to Yates. Yates to the left to Murillo. Murillo into Callum Hudson-Odoi. Callum Hudson-Odoi to Yates. Yates then into... Oh, man, that's another bad pass from McAtee there. And that's a foul on the Malmo player in the centre circle. That was messed up by McAtee. Come on, Forrest. Big up, Dal. How you doing, matey? And happy Thanksgiving all. Same to you, mate. And fuck's sake, McAtee. Agree. Sangari is now looking like the player we thought we'd signed. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Ball's back with Malmo now in the defence. Plays it over to this left-hand side. Trying to get through. That's cut out by Forrest again. Milenkovic. Over to Morato. Morato turns. He's going to give this to Victor or to Murillo. Gives it to Murillo. Murillo back to Morato. Ball over the top by Morato. Looking for Calamuendo. Calamuendo gets it, but then gets taken down. And it's going to be a free kick. This is right outside the box as well. Yellow card for Janssen. Nice pass that was from Murillo. Went straight to Calamuendo, but as he was trying to get it on his chest, Janssen just kind of pushes him out of the way, basically. Go on, this is a good free kick as well, this. Good spot to have a free kick. Go on, guys, go on. "33 minutes gone. Murillo standing over it. McAtee and also Callum Hudson-Odoi. McAtee walks away. So it's Murillo or Callum Hudson-Odoi. Callum Hudson-Odoi straight into the wall. And that's kicked away by Malmo. All the way down to Victor. And happy Thanksgiving, Dal. And happy Turkey Day, Tony. Bless up. Absolutely. That's into Yates. Yates then across to Abbott. Abbott going down this right-hand side. Stops. Plays it back to Yates. Over to Sangari. Sangari's got it down in the middle. Plays a pass through to Dominguez. But Dominguez can't get his feet. So Malmo managed to take the ball away. Try and get it down this left-hand side. But Milenkovic wins that. And it's Milenkovic back to Sangari. Into Yates. Yates back to Morato. Over to McAtee. McAtee back to Sangari. Sangari to Hudson-Odoi. Into Murillo. Back to Hudson-Odoi. 3 players in front of him. Gets it to McAtee. Back to Sangari. Across to Milenkovic. Milenkovic back to Sangari. Sangari plays the ball down the middle again for Calamuendo. Gets the ball back. Hudson-Odoi now on this left-hand side. Trying to get in on his right foot, but he's not going to get past that guy at the minute. And that's back to Milenkovic. Over to Abbott. Abbott to Dominguez. Back to Abbott and get the cross in. Gets the cross in and it's headed away for a corner by Malmo. 35 minutes and 12 gone. It's a throw in actually, not a corner. We'll go for a long throw with the looks of it with Murillo. Long throw comes in. That's headed from Forrest, but I don't know who it was. Sangari gets it in the box, gets it back out to Murillo. Murillo then drops it back to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi is going to put a ball in the box. Nice ball, but claimed by Malmo. And Dominguez has got it now on this right-hand side. Plays it back to Yates, to Abbott. Back to Morato. Morato back to Yates in the centre circle. It's right across the right-hand side to Abbott. Into Dominguez. Dominguez tries to put a ball into the middle, but that gets connected by a Malmo player, and that for a throw-in on the right-hand side. Here's Morato over to Murillo. Murillo gets it to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi looks like he's going to have a run at these. Gets a ball over the top cross, but it's out for a goal kick. 36 minutes and 45 gone. Forest 1, Malmo 0. Big scoreline. Big scoreline. At the City Ground. Malmo got it now on this right-hand side. Trying to get down the right-hand side. Sangari goes towards him. Murillo manages to win it. Gets it to Yates. Lovely pass into the middle for Dominguez. Callum Muendo gets it through to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Callum Muendo! Oh, and it's a save from the Malmo keeper. Put it out for a corner. Nice little setup there, to be honest. To get it back to Callum Muendo. Shot comes in, but it's saved by the Malmo keeper and goes out for a corner. 1-0 Forest. 37 minutes and 47 gone. Corner for Forest. Come on, lads. Ball comes in over the top. Oh my days. That was headed straight at the keeper by Milenkovic. Wow, that was all over the place. There's players in there and everything. He gets up well for the header, but it just hits the keeper. Callum Muendo can't grab it, get his legs together. Here's Abbott. Abbott across to Yates. Yates into McAtee. McAtee outside the area. Takes a shot with his left foot, but it doesn't get there. Sangari wins the ball. Back to Morato. To Milenkovic. Over to Murillo. Murillo on this left-hand side drops it back for Callum Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi back to Murillo. Murillo then just going to the middle, plays it back to Morato. Morato then back to Murillo, back to Milenkovic, over to Abbott. Abbott down the wing to Dominguez. Dominguez now trying to get past him, but can't. He's going to go back to Abbott. Over to Milenkovic. Milenkovic to Sangari towards the left-hand side. Gets it to Callum Hudson-Odoi, who's on the left-hand side. He's going to have a run at him this time. He's going to go for the cross. Gets the cross in. And the ball bounces back. And Malmo manages to kick it away. But Morato gets it to Sangari. Back to Morato. Morato then down the wing to Murillo. Back to Morato. Morato plays it back to Sangari. Sangari puts the ball down the middle to Dominguez. Dominguez gets it to Abbott on the right-hand side. Crosses charged down. Still ends up on the right-hand side. Back to Yates with Sangari. Sangari puts the ball over the top looking for Callum Muendo. Can't get on it. Can't get his head on it, though. Ball booted up the field, and that's going to be Murillo that picks that up and passes it to Morato. It's back to Murillo. Into Callum Muendo, who comes to collect it. Two good saves from their keeper. Palace winning, are they? Yeah, that was a big game for them as well. McAtee trying to get the cross in again, and that's going to be another corner for Forest. 40 minutes and 32 gone. Another corner. McAtee standing over it. Ball comes in. Headed away by Jansen. And two Malmo players on the floor in the box. And they've floored each other. 41 minutes and 12 gone. 1-0 Forest against Malmo. I like that scoreline. I'd rather have more, but 41 minutes and 25 gone. Forest winning 1-0 against Malmo. Palace beating Strasbourg 1-0. In the crowd now with the Malmo fans. There's loads of them made the trip as well. And that's all the way through to Morato. Morato gets it away into Milenkovic. He gets it back to Victor. Victor's got the ball now, smashes it up the pitch. Looking for Calamuendo, but he's beat by Jansen. It's over to Yates. Yates prods the ball over the top for Abbott. Abbott picks it up on this right-hand side. Gets it back to Morato. Morato left foot over the top, looking for Calamuendo, looking for Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi gets it, shot comes in. Oh, it's just wide. I thought that had gone in. Takes a deflection off the Malmo player and just goes wide corner. 42 minutes and 48 gone. Corner Forest. Winning 1-0. McAtee lining up to take the corner. Referee's having a chat with two people. Murillo and Rossler. Right, corner's going to come in. Oh, going for a short one this time. Back to Sangari. McAtee over the top. And it's an header from Yates. And it can get in. Come on. Come on, Calamuendo. Calamuendo, header from Yates. It's rebounded out by the keeper. And Calamuendo's there to just finish it off. Get in. Come on. Come on. 2-0 Forest. You absolute beauty. 2-0 Forest against Malmo. 44 minutes gone. Absolute beautiful goal as well. Great header from Yates. Gets away from everybody. Great header from Yates. Keeper can only parry it to the opposite side. Who's waiting there? Calamuendo. Just what I want to see. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Lovely cross from McAtee as well. Straight on the header, Yates, and then Calamuendo's just there to volley it in. Absolutely awesome. Get in. You Reds. You Reds. Goal and 2-0, says Dal. Beautiful. He needed that as well, I think, Calamuendo. Well played, lad. And Malmo just puts that out for a throw-in. Be off time any time now, though. 45 minutes gone. And there's an extra 2 minutes after half time. And Forest getting down this right-hand side now, but Malmo managed to win that. We can only put it out for a throw-in. 2 balls on the pitch. State your claim, mate. That's what you need to do, innit? State your claim. Here's Dominguez across to Sangari. Sangari then to Milenkovic. Milenkovic back to Sangari. A lot of space for Sangari. Puts the ball over the top looking for Calamuendo. Sangari gets it back over to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi is having a right fight going on here. Gets it through, but then Sangari's the man that stops the ball. And gets it back to Morato. He's massively, massively impressive, mate. He is, Sangari. There's a fair few, to be honest, but Yates as always, but Yates always does anyway. That's back to Milenkovic. Milenkovic then looking to the right-hand side, gets it over to Yates. Yates then over into the middle to Sangari. Sangari to Murillo. Murillo puts the ball into the box. That's headed away, though, by Malmo. Malmo now trying to get away. Murillo just goes, nope, we'll take that ball off you. And then the ball over to the left-hand side, but that's headed away from Callum Hudson-Odoi. Callum Oendo's got it now. Back to McAtee. McAtee's got it over to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Into McAtee. McAtee's having a run through. Tries a pass, but it bounces off a Malmo player. And then McAtee tries to keep the ball in, and he can't. And it's coming up to half-time. Yeah, that's it. Half-time, guys. Half-time. Forest 2, Malmo 0. Come on. 2-0 Yeti, and as comfortable as half as I've seen. Yeah, and sorry, mate, running back and forth from kitchen today. No worries. And Sangari has played some really incisive forward passes. Yeah. He's been impressing me more and more, to be honest. He was doing that when we had them friendlies, and he kept doing that, and then all of a sudden he didn't really get put in the team or anything, so I didn't know what that was all about, but he has looked impressive, really impressive this season. Looking good. Yates playing a captain's game. Yeah. Are you a Yates fan? Because I absolutely love Yates. I think he's great. I think he's just an 100%er, mate. He's just Forest through and through. I love players like that. And I love the way he winds people up as well. It's so funny. Reds have looked really good from what I've seen of the game. I like Roberto Carlos at fullback, and odd seeing Murillo out on the left, but seems to work. Yes, it's working quite well. I mean, I'll tell you what, Morato's got a pass on him as well, though, hasn't he? That Morato's played some great passes with his left foot. That one through to Callum Oendo, I mean, that was right on point as well, that was. Yeah, I'm mega excited about this. Mega excited. I mean, they're actually taking their chance as well. You know, they're getting given a shirt and they're trying to show that they deserve it. You know, so I mean, you can't really ask for much more than that. It's excellent. 2 goals to the good as well. Glad Yatesy got on the score sheet because I do like him. And the thing about Yates as well is he's got no issue like sitting out, you know, for the team and stuff like that. That's another thing I like about him as well. But yeah, so far looking really good. But Sangari, some of his passes down the middle, incisive as you say, have been excellent. Absolutely excellent. And I like the Dominguez thing that he's got going on as well. Because he's got a bit of tackle about him as well. So, you know, he can actually win the ball back as well. So I think that's a really good idea. It's looking good, and I'm glad Callum Oendo's got a goal as well. Let's see him move on from there and work on from there. I mean, I don't know what's going on with Woods. I know he was supposed to be having a test or something, but I haven't heard anything about what's gone on with that. What's that? Oh, shit. Oh my God. What's that? Don't kicking something about. But yeah, excellent first half. Really good first half. And you could see it there was getting more and more into it as well. And the passes were connecting and stuff. That was excellent. Love that strike, though, from Yates there. Absolutely beautiful. Can't fault it, mate. They're definitely buying into Dyche as well, aren't they? I don't know why we went for Postecoglou. I still don't understand that, to be honest. I still don't understand that. If you're going to play in the way we play, and we had Nuno, then Dyche was the perfect next one, really. because you know the team, if they get that feeling, stick together and all that kind of stuff. We know exactly what they're capable of. So that one made no sense to me whatsoever. I mean, I gave him a chance. I'll give anybody a chance. I always give people a chance, but it just you could see it didn't work. The only time I actually saw that it did work a bit was against Real Betis in the second half. We seemed to really get things going in that first half, the end of the first. But other than that, it just was not working at all. And they weren't pressing for him or anything, and that's a major sign, isn't it? When they're not pressing for you or anything like that, then they're obviously not on board. And they all look totally on board at the minute. Good things coming, mate. Good things coming, I reckon. We have started to score regularly from where Yates scored, Sangari, MJW, and Savona. Yeah, definitely, yeah. I mean, and the amount of space they're actually giving to Sangari is, I mean, I'm loving it, but it's absolutely crazy because he can pick a pass, as we've seen. But yeah, I'd agree. There was 2 really good saves from that keeper. Right, I'll be back in a sec, guys. I'm just going to get a drink. Buzzing. Absolutely awesome. Awesome, enjoyable first half there. Good to see the players that he's brought in, saying, hey, don't forget me. That's exactly what you want. I love the stuff that Dice says as well. It just makes perfect sense to me. You know, you've got to keep going and you've got to earn your shirt. Do you see what he said after the Liverpool game? He says, oh, yeah, the lads have turned around to me and said, oh, we're having a day off tomorrow then, boss. And he went, no. So it should be, isn't it? So it should be. No days off. It's not, job's not done yet. It's a great result, yeah. But we've got to go and take on Brighton at the City Ground on Sunday. And we need another one. I think it's actually smart in leaving the other players out, to be honest, so they can be ready for Sunday. Although I do think, like, against Liverpool, there was a lot of things. I mean, corners, things like that. Wow, I mean, it's about time we worked on those things. I knew Dyche would. I knew Dyche should work on them type of things anyway. You've got to work on corners because, I mean, in some games you might not get anything else. So you've got to work on them. And anybody that is good at them and anybody that can use them to get their goals, so what? Goals are goals. Yes, we'll give off Arsenal stick or set piece team and all this, that and the other, but so what? Why not? Goal's a goal, mate. Don't matter how you get it. And we have started to score regularly from where Yates scored. Sangori, MJW, and Savona. And big up Yeti, mate. Are you okay, Yeti, mate? I am, bro. I am, Adam. How are you, mate? 2-0 against Malmo, mate. And played some really, really good stuff in that first half. And here we come again out. Here we come again out. Here we come out again. Very impressed. Very impressed. Good stuff. Good to be a red, mate. It's good to be a red. Not so good if you're in the Scouse part of being a red, but you know that looks an absolute proper mess. That does. Who'd have got? Who'd have got the weekend? Liverpool. We've already been through this, haven't we? Oh, West Ham, innit? Yeah, they got West Ham, and I wonder if Nuno can do a job there, because, I mean, you've got West Ham at home as well. And Liverpool's got to start showing something at some point. You got Forest, Brighton, then you got Chelsea, Arsenal, which is a later game. That should be a good one as well. Chelsea, Arsenal should be a good one. Have I actually? I have actually unmuted, haven't I? Here we come out for the second half. I'm okay, thank you, Yeti, mate. I'm happy for your team. Again, Yeti, mate. Absolutely. The fact he's actually put like a different side out to a point as well, and you're still getting the same kind of thing is just excellent. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I like to see Anderson out there. Because I just think he's an absolute quality. But you know what? If you can get the players doing the same kind of things and stuff, that ain't a bad thing. You've got to keep the players in the same mind because you never know what's going to happen. And so far, I think Dyche is doing a fantastic job. Absolutely fantastic. Right, Malmo's in a huddle. Who you got this weekend, Yeti, mate? Brighton at the City Ground. Yeah, got Brighton, so we need to get 3 points out of that as well. Got to keep it going now, haven't you? He's got to keep it going. Right, getting ready to kick off for the second half. No changes or anything, which I didn't think there would be anyway. Be a good game, Yeti, mate. Yeah, absolutely. I never underestimate any team. Never have. I think it's a silly thing to do, to be honest. So we're going to have to be on it big time, and we're going to have to get the job done. Won't do itself. Right, we kicked off, and Malmo keeper's going to smash it down the pitch. And that's won by Abbott. He's been impressive as well. McT gets it, but that is going to be a foul. $45 and 25 gone. Free kick to Malmo. Ball comes in, that's headed away there, and the shot comes in afterwards. It's a Malmo player, but Milenkovic is on the deck anyway. Ball with Yates. Yates then passes it right across to McAtee. McAtee to Sangari. Sangari again across to Morato. Morato then to Murillo on this left-hand side. Back to Morato. Morato moves forward, plays it to Sangari. Sangari across to Abbott. Abbott back to Sangari. Over to Milenkovic. Milenkovic to Murillo. Murillo down to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi is going to have a bit of a run. Gets it to Yates. Yates gets it back to Morato. Morato. That's into McAtee. Cross to Abbott. Abbott then drops it back for Sangari. Sangari puts a ball into the box, but that's just too long, and that's going to be a goal kick. 47 minutes gone. Two-0 to the Reds. 2-0 Forest. I've changed the score as well. I forgot about that. That's headed up in the air. It's in the middle of the field at the minute. That goes all the way to Sangari. Sangari gets it back to Milenkovic. Milenkovic then turns, plays it to Murillo on this left-hand side. Into Callum Hudson-Odoi, back to Murillo. Murillo then across the field to Milenkovic. Milenkovic is going to pass it to Abbott. Abbott drops it to Dominguez, back to Milenkovic. Back to Dominguez, into the middle for Morato. Morato's going to turn, plays a pass over to the top, but that's headed away by Malmo. Malmo trying to get away with the ball now. Tackle comes in from Murillo, slips, takes the guy out. And the guy's on the floor at the minute. Yeah, he's slipped, took his leg. You're the one that's been kicking our lot all over the place. So, yeah, how does that feel, mate? How does that feel? 48 minutes and 37 gone. 2-0 Forest. Malmo player is down. Bowling. He won't be bowling anymore. And he's just getting some treatment now. There's nothing in it. Murillo went to tackle him and he just slipped, took his leg out. You know, that one looked like it hurt. Yeah. There's no nastiness in it, though. Big up, hope you're good. Big up, Godfrey. How you doing, matey? Welcome back, mate. I'm all good, bro. And ankle twisted before Murillo collided with him. Yeah, let's have a look. You're a bit further ahead than me. Oh, ouch. Yeah, I just seen it. Ouch. Oh my days, yeah. Proper twisted, that has. Yeah, I didn't see that from the first replay. That looked nasty, the way he trod on the ground then, and his ankle just went. Should get him off the pitch when he's so close to the edge. Yeah. Well, my philosophy is this, is just throw him off the pitch and then look after him. He's coming off. Yeah, leg, foot's all bandaged. Yeah, so that looks like that's going to be a sore one, isn't it, that? And we're back on now. Boris trying to get down this left-hand side. Malmo managed to kick the ball up the field, but that's got into Sangari in the middle. It's over to McAtee. McAtee to Dominguez. Dominguez floats the ball into the box, and that's just too far, but Callum Hudson-Odoi will get that. Gets it back to Murillo. Murillo smacks it, and it goes against a Malmo player, and out for a throw-in on this left-hand side. Substitution for Malmo. Yeah, he's done. Bolin's out. And Ekong has come on. "51 minutes and 33 gone. Balls with Milenkovic. Over to Murillo. Back to Morato. Back to Milenkovic. Got Abbott on his outside. Gives it to Abbott now on the right-hand side. Over to McAtee. McAtee then goes back for Milenkovic. Milenkovic to Morato. Morato to Murillo. Back to Morato. Back to Milenkovic. Back to Morato. Over to Murillo. Still back with Murillo. Murillo puts the ball over the top looking for Callum Hudson-Odoi, but he can't win it. And Malmo managed to win that on this right-hand side, trying to get up the right-hand side now. Gets it into the middle, but Morato wins that ball. And Murillo gets it back beautifully instead of letting it go for a throw-in. Milenkovic across to Abbott. Abbott into Sangari. Back to Milenkovic. Over to Morato. Morato puts the ball over the top looking for Dominguez, but Malmo manages to win that. And he's just shielding it at the moment against Dominguez and then smashes it out for a throw-in. On the right-hand side, Sangari with it. Throws it back to Abbott. Should get him off the pitch. How far do you think Forest can go? Yeah, I know you obviously want to win the Europa. It'd be nice. It'd be absolutely awesome to win it. 100% it'd be awesome to win it. But get this, if we can get this over the line, get this win, then we up to 16th. So we're going to be in about. I think if we can really get it together, then I think we can win it. It's one step at a time, isn't it? Malmo with the ball now in defence. Plays it into the middle, over to the left-hand side. Malmo just keeping the ball at the minute. It's going to try and get it back to the keeper, but he can't. Tries to get it down this left-hand side. Gets tackled by Dominguez. Abbots goes flying in there and gets a throw-in. 54 minutes and 20 gone. Milenkovic over to Morato. Morato then to Murillo. Murillo into Yates. Yates turns, gives it to Sangari. Sangari tries a pass down the middle, but it's cut out by Malmo. But then Sangari gets back to win the ball back again. Very good work there from Sangari. Gets it to McAtee. McAtee goes for a strike. It's the defender. Ball, it's the defender. Defender stays down. Janssen. I don't know if McAtee actually kicked him in the leg or actually caught the ball there. And he gets the ball. He's followed. He's kicked the ball, but then his studs have followed into his leg. "55 minutes and 18 gone. 2-0 Forest against Malmo at the City Ground. Dice chatting to the legends, Woney and Stone. Great to have them back as well. Here's Malmo on the right-hand side, trying to get down this right-hand side. Gets it into the middle, but that's won by Yates. Callum Hudson-Odoi's got it now. He's got two players on him. Has to play it back to Murillo. That's back to Morato. Morato into Yates, over to Murillo. Murillo then back to Yates. Yates then smashes it over to the right-hand side for Abbott. Abbott gets it. Going to have a run. Don't bother having a run. Gets it to Dominguez. Dominguez took a really good position there to help Abbott out. And then it's back to Dominguez. Dominguez running through the middle. Gets it through to Calmuendo. Calmuendo, he's got a fair few blue shirts in front of him, so he gets it back to Dominguez, over to Sangari. It's with Calmuendo on this right wing. He gets it back to Sangari. Sangari's then run down the right wing, gets it into Dominguez, back to Calmuendo. Calmuendo gets it to Morato. It's with Murillo. It's outside the box. Murillo goes to his left-hand side to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi back to Murillo. Cross comes in. That's cleared by Malmo. Just smash it down the pitch, and Morato should get that and just play it to Victor. It's out to Morato. Morato to Yates. Yates in the middle to Sangari. Sangari down the right-hand side to Abbott. Abbott's going to put the ball down the right-hand side for Calmuendo. Calmuendo gets the ball, turns, tries to get the cross. That should be a corner. A tackle from Janssen. Janssen's on a yellow as well. Corner Forest. "57 minutes and 48 gone. Corner Forest." The hell was that? 2-0. And it's Milenkovic. Get in! Come on! Get in! 3-0. 3-0. Milenkovic. Get in, guys. Get in. Brilliant. Brilliant. I think it was Yates that had the header. I'm not sure. And Milenkovic was there to clear it up and put the ball into the net. 3-0. And Milenkovic has scored as well. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Come on, Reds. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. From corners as well. Ball's in the air. Murillo gets a header. Yates gets a volley. It's Milenkovic, I think. Murillo wins the header really well. Yates' volley was going as well. It's a Malmo player. It goes to Milenkovic, and Milenkovic puts the ball in the back of the net. Excellent stuff. 3-0 Forest are rolling. VAR check. Yeah, I thought there might be. Let's see what happens here. Right, so Yates smashes it. It hits the Malmo player and then goes to Milenkovic. The volley from Yates, he really catches it well, but it hits the Malmo player and then just drops to Milenkovic. Still doing the goal check, so I don't know what's going on here. Right, so you could see it there. Oh, I don't know. His foot is just over. Yeah, I think this one's going to get dragged back. Milenkovic's foot is just over. Yes, 3-0. Nice. 3-0. Get in. Get in. Onside. He's exactly at the same point as the defender. It's hard to see that until you actually got that line drawn there. 3-0. Come on. Goal. 3-0. Absolutely. Here's McAtee. Plays it across to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi trying to get through now. Oh, goes for the shot. It's the crossbar. Callum Hudson-Odoi just goes for a quick lob there and just hits the crossbar. Beat the keeper. Definitely beat the keeper. Bounces off the crossbar. That's with Malmo back in their defence. Getting it over to the right-hand side. Into the middle. Getting chased, though, by Callum Owendo. And Malmo now trying to get away down this right-hand side. Murillo goes in there, gets the ball, and then gets tripped. Forest free kick. 61 minutes and 48 gone. 3-0 Forest against Malmo at the City Ground. Yeah, he definitely got kicked there. This is beautiful. This is just what we needed. This is just what we needed in this Europa. 3-0 against Malmo, which makes it even more sweeter, to be fair. Murillo over to Callum Hudson-Odoi, back to Dominguez. Murillo back to Morato. Morato then plays the ball into Callum Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi is going to have a run here, gets it over the top to Murillo, into Sangari. The most impressive thing I can see with this at the minute, well drilled, because they all seem to know where each other is and what to do to get it to the opposite, to their teammate. It's well drilled. Shot comes in there from Sangari. It's wide though. 62 minutes and 54 gone. Malmo now trying to get down the right-hand side. That's cut out by Callum Hudson-Odoi into Yates. Back to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Back to Yates. Yates then turns, gets it into Dominguez. Back to Yates with Sangari. Over to Murillo. That's the ball through into Dominguez. Dominguez tries to get the ball into the box, but that's cut out. Malmo again trying to get down this right-hand side, but there's a lot of cover there with Morato. Just kicks it back to Victor. Very controlled as well. Very controlled. Who you got this weekend, Yeti? Brighton, mate. Brighton, and we've got 3 substitutions coming on that. Anderson, Jesus, and Endoi. It's into Callum Owendo, back to Dominguez. To Yates, across to Sangari. Sangari plays it through to Callum Owendo. Callum Owendo gets it back to Milenkovic, over to Morato. Morato down the left with Murillo. And Murillo gets thrown. 3 substitutions coming on. And it looks like 2 substitutions coming on for Malmo. Good Johnson's off. Christensen's come on. And Johnson's going off. Coming on for him is Buzeladzic. And for Forest, Anderson's coming on. Jesus is coming on. And then Doy's coming on. Sangari's going off. Excellent performance from Sangari. So here comes the man, Anderson. Calamuendo's going off for Jesus. I think this is a really good idea, to be honest. So Igor Jesus is on that. And Dominguez is coming off for Endoy. Palace tied 1-1 at the moment. How long is there left to go? Same as this. It's 65 minutes and 45 on this. Forest 3, Malmo 0. Keep forgetting about that ticker. It's with Marato. That goes all the way back to Victor. Ooh, Anderson's going to have a field day in this. And there's Yates. Yates gets it right across to McAtee. Abbott's going for the 2-step over, but McAtee goes across to Murillo instead. And the stream's froze. It's a throw into Forest on the right-hand side. 67 minutes and 33 gone. 3-0 to Forest against Malmo at the City Ground. Awesome. Awesome. Back to Anderson. Anderson then puts the ball back to Marato. Marato across to Murillo. Murillo down the middle to Yates. Yates' passes let Malmo in a little bit, but Forest are trying to win the ball again now. Malmo are trying to get down this right-hand side. Having to turn back though. Endoy is giving some pressure and he just gets his foot in there to get the ball to Murillo. And then Forest managed to win the ball back with Marato and Anderson. Anderson in the middle to Milenkovic. Milenkovic down the right to Abbott. Abbott drops it off to McAtee. McAtee then across to Anderson. Anderson's got it now. Plays it into the middle to Yates. Yates across to Callum Hudson-Odoi on this left-hand side. He's going to run in, I think. No, because Ryan gets it to Yates. Yates takes a shot, and that's straight in the hands of the keeper. Good stuff, though. Looking dangerous. Looking dangerous. Malmo now in defence. That's going to go all the way back to the left-sided centre-back. And Malmo trying to get out on this left-hand side now. And feels a touch off Anderson and goes down. And that's a free kick to Malmo. 3-0 Forest. Absolute quality. Quality. That's across the right-hand side for Malmo. Just running forward with it. Jesus behind him. Gets it back into the middle for Malmo. Over to this left-hand side. McAtee goes towards him. He has to go back to his defence again. And he's back with the central defenders now. Over to the left-hand side again. There's no way through at this point in time. Press coming in from Forest. Jesus nearly gets that. And it's now with Malmo trying to get out of their area, basically. And Yates gets the header. And Morato can't keep the ball in. It's out for a throw into Malmo. Malmo now with a throw-in, throws it down the right-hand side with a lot of pressure on him there from Jesus. And it goes out for a throw-in. Back to Milenkovic. Milenkovic plays it into Anderson. Anderson across to Yates. It's with Callum Hudson-Odoi now on the left-hand side. Plays it into Jesus. And it's with Abbott. Abbott on this right wing to McAtee. To Anderson. Anderson puts the ball over the top looking for McAtee, but that just rolls out for a goal kick. 71 minutes and 17 gone. 3-0 Forest against Malmo. It's just what we need in this Europa League. And obviously, as I keep saying, it being against Malmo is obviously a big thing as well to Forest fans. Malmo now trying to win the ball in the air, gets it Callum Hudson-Odoi. It's on this right-hand side now with Jesus, with Ndoye, I mean. Tackle comes in, and that's going to be a corner. Forest corner. Full time, Lions 24, Green Bay 31. Nice. Do you like the American football? I used to watch it. I used to like watching it. Nico Williams is getting ready now, by the looks of it. Ball with Malmo on this left-hand side. Smashes it up the pitch. That should be won by Morato. It is. And then Milenkovic gets it back to him. A bit of a mistake there, but Malmo player's gone down, and that's going to be a yellow card and a free kick. Yellow card to Anderson. On that replay, didn't it look like he made contact with him, but it didn't look like it was something that would have took him down, but you know what it's like. 73 minutes gone, 3-0 Forest. City Ground, Europe, excellent. Excellent. Murillo's coming off now for Nico Williams. Excellent from Murillo, as always. I'm a Chicago Bears fan, both those teams in the same division. Yeah. I always used to play, is it Pittsburgh Steelers? I always used to use them. My mate always liked Washington Redskins, although they're not called that anymore, or are they in this world? That's back to Malmo, and Jansen's been adjudged to a foul there to go flying in. Yeah, Barge Yates in the back. Malmo fans still going for it with their wherever you call them things. Is it not microphone? Is it megaphone? Is it? Abbott smashes it up the pitch. That's headed away by Malmo. Malmo try back to Anderson. To Yates. Yates passes it on this right hand side to McAtee. McAtee then just drops it to Callum Hudson-Odoi into the middle for Anderson. Anderson down the left hand side for Nico Williams. Back to Anderson. Anderson again down this left hand side for Ndoi. To Morato. Callum Hudson-Odoi gets the ball into McAtee. McAtee tries to thread the pass and it just bounces off a Malmo player. Nico Williams gets in there with a challenge. Excellent. Anderson's then got the ball running through with it now on this left-hand side. Gets it back to Nico Williams. Into Yates. Yates across to Anderson. Anderson right into Nico Williams. Gets McAtee in. McAtee tries to cross, but that's headed away by Malmo. And Malmo have got it now on this right-hand side trying to get through, but Forest are pressing like crazy. Hudson-Odoi gets a touch on the ball. Can't get it, though. Malmo could be away down this left-hand side, but waits for the contact off Abbott and goes down. And Abbott gets a... he had to take that one, didn't he? He had to take that one. Yeah, Washington Commanders, that's it. Don't have the same ring to it at all, does it, that? Their name was excellent. Malmo's got the ball now in defence. Plays it up into the middle, over to the left-hand side. Forest just absolutely just pressing the hell out of them at the minute. Managed to get a throw in though. 76 minutes and 58 gone. 3-0 Forest. That's Malmo with it on this left-hand side. Plays it into the middle to Jansen. Got it on this left-hand side, trying to get through. But again, red shirts are just hovering forward to try and win the ball off them. Are doing a really, really good job of it as well. Throw into Malmo. That's smashed up the right-hand side. Headed back by Morato, though. And Forest are going now with Anderson. Plays it across to Milenkovic. Milenkovic then finds Abbott. Abbott fires it down the right-hand side. That's headed away by Malmo, though. Malmo keeping control at the minute, but Anderson's in there with a tackle again. And they're trying to get through, but there's a lot of pressing. Lovely challenge there from Anderson. Manages to get it, gets it back. Callum Hudson-Odoi now is going to have a run down this right-hand side. Gets it into the middle to Yates. Yates then back to Morato. Morato just running forward. Nobody's going anywhere near him. Over to Nico Williams. Williams now looking to try and get on his right foot. Tries to get a ball into the box. Can't get it into the box. And Malmo player just goes down under the contact again. 78 minutes and 43 gone. It's a joke, same with Cleveland Indians having to change name to Guardians in baseball. Yeah, it's stupid, isn't it? Just stupid. Here's Malmo with it again. Keeping it in defence, though. As soon as they start going forward, red shirts just get around them like crazy. Here's Malmo on this left-hand side. Ball over the top. Gets it onto the right-hand side, but gets pressure straight away from Ndoi. And they end up back again. They are coming forward, though. They're getting towards this halfway line. That goes all the way back to the defence again, though. Little bit of space here. McAtee goes in for the press. But Malmo's still keeping hold of it at the moment. Anderson gets stuck in there again. Oh, mate, he can't. He's just... His work rate is just insane. I know he's like only just come on, but he just will not give up. He's just... I really do like that player, Anderson. And Malmo now, Yates goes flying in. Can't get it. Foul. And Yates gets his yellow. That was off camera, so he couldn't really see it, but knowing Yates, you knew exactly the way it was going to end. You knew how that was ending. Oh, mate. Desire is passion to get the ball back. And Malmo's got the ball now. That's a bad pass, ends up with McAtee. McAtee gets it back. Can't get round him though, gets to throw it. Off Skogmore, thrown in by Abbott into Milenkovic, over to Anderson. Anderson puts it in the middle to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi is going to run towards this left-hand side, gets it over to this left-hand side to Endoi. Endoi now has to drop it back to Nico Williams, back to Callum Hudson-Odoi, not to Anderson. Anderson across to Endoi. Endoi into Yates. Yates' pass just goes past everybody and out for a throw to Malmo. Savona's getting ready to come on now. Easy. That's not Savona, is it? That's not Savona. Savona's impressing me as well. He's impressed me a lot. He's not played tonight, but I mean, like, what he's done since he's come in. He's been impressive, that Savona. Ball's with Malmo at the minute, trying to get through. But they're struggling to get through. Have to play it back to the defence again, over to the right-hand side. Forest just cutting out all the lanes at the moment. They're finding it really hard to get through us. And then there's a ball down the left that just goes all the way through to Victor. And a young lad coming on. I don't know who it is. I think it might be that Sinclair. He's looked pretty decent as well. I think it's him. I'm not 100% sure. That's down the left-hand side. Ball over the top. Looking for Jesus, but Jansen's going to get that first. Boots the ball out. And it goes out for a throw-in. Is that Sinclair? It's Jimmy Sinclair. His dad is my mate. Nice. He's looked really good. When I've seen him come on, he looked really good, to be fair. Just texting him. Nice. This is great for him to get on here then. He's looked really... What I've seen when he's come on, he's looked really good. Proper bit of flair about him as well. So Sinclair's on that. Anderson gets the ball, gets it through to Nico Williams. Morato's got it, plays it across to Milenkovic. That's to Abbott. Abbott into Callum Hudson-Odoi. Sinclair goes for his first touch. Malmo takes it off him though. And Malmo's going now on this left-hand side, trying to get forward. Anderson's going towards him. Gets it over to the right. Jesus just goes straight into the back of him. And Forest get the ball away. Get it to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Back to Abbott. Into Anderson. Anderson puts the ball over the top. Well, it didn't really get to Nico Williams. And here comes Malmo again. Nico Williams goes in there with a challenge. This guy's trying to run through on his own. Yates is there, though. Covers the ground. And stops them getting anything out of that. Here's Sinclair now on this right-hand side. Plays it down the right-hand side, but Malmo managed to cut that out and get the ball back on the left-hand side. And it's with Anderson. It's going into the middle. into Callum Hudson-Odoi, back to Anderson. Anderson then goes all the way back round to Nico. And Forrest on this left-hand side, ball down the left-hand side, looking for Ndoi. Ndoi gets it, smashes it against the Malmo player, and it's a corner. 85 minutes gone. 3-0 Forest against Malmo. Excellent. And just texting him, I'm almost in tears, and he's one of our own. Absolutely. Absolutely. So he looked really impressive every time I've seen him come on. I think it was like a few friendlies and things, but he looked good. Very tricky. Ball comes in, that's kicked away by Malmo. Nico Williams has got it now, plays it down the left-hand side for Callum Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi's got it's going random. He's going to take a shot and takes a shot and it goes wide. 85 minutes and 57 gone. Forest 3, Malmo 0. Yeah, just couldn't get his shot right there. Another 2 substitutions coming on for Malmo. We've got some good young players, haven't we, really? Got some that look quite decent. Well, I like that Finn back, but I think we got rid of him, didn't we? Two new players on for Malmo. 86 minutes and 50 gone. Ball comes over the top. Forest win that in the air with Yates. And again, Sinclair just gets, I don't know what happened there, he gets a yellow card. So look, he's kicked him in the head. I think that's the first time that guy's actually gone down and actually had contact or proper contact. Free kick to Malmo in the centre circle. Played forward, trying to get it on this left-hand side. Up against Sinclair. Gets that into the middle. Forrest again press and just get the ball away. And I don't know why he stopped that for. Another free kick to Malmo. 88 minutes and 12 gone. Free kick to Malmo. Just outside of the centre circle. Ball comes in over the top. That's headed away. And then it's a Malmo player and goes out for a goal kick. Yates has been spoken to. Hope he's gone flying down. Forest with the ball now. Back to Morato. Ball down this left-hand side, but they can't get hold of that Ndoi. And Malmo keeps the ball and gets it back to their keeper. 89 minutes gone. 3-0 Forest, Malmo. That's across to the right-sided centre-back. Malmo trying to get some passing going now and get through us. And there's just red shirts everywhere. It's impressive. And then Anderson tries to get in on the tackle there, get it onto this right-hand side. Still keeping it here, Malmo. Running through the middle, gets it over to the left-hand side. Up against Sinclair, gets it into the middle. Malmo now trying to get some kind of passing moves going and everything. and so far getting shepherded away from it. Still got the ball though, out the middle. 89 minutes and 50 gone. Malmo keeping the ball. Forest still pressing and trying to stop them. Milenkovic gets the ball there, gets it across to Sinclair. Sinclair smashes it down the pitch, looking for Endoy. Endoy's gonna, no, not Endoy. Jesus. Jesus wins it, doing really well to keep hold of it as well. He's got Malmo player all over him. 3.5 minutes to go, guys. 3.5 minutes to go. That's the extra time. Abbott back to Milenkovic, over to Morato. Morato then into Anderson, back to Milenkovic. Milenkovic gives it to Abbott. Abbott to Anderson. Anderson smashes it down the right-hand side. Jesus is going to win that. Holds the ball up well, doesn't he? Gets it to Sinclair, but it just bounces off him. And then he's got Malmo now in the centre, trying to get through. Forest come through again. Mistake there. Morato gets it down to Endoy on this left-hand side. Endoy looking for a pass, gets a pass back to Nico Williams. Williams has a shot, takes a deflection, and easy save by the keeper. I like this long shot thing as well. Have a dig. Have a dig. Here comes Malmo now down the centre. Plays it across to the left-hand side. Into the middle. Into the centre circle. Turns, gets it down the right-hand side. Malmo just keeping possession at the moment. Can't really get any further though. Tries to get through now, but has to play it back. Gets the ball through there. That's charged down though by Morato. And then Anderson gets it back to Milenkovic, over to Morato. Morato gets it down the left-hand side of Endoy. And then Williams is just going to drop that back to Victor. That's into Anderson. Anderson up the right-hand side to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Ball through the middle looking for Jesus, but just a bit too much on that. And Malmo's got it again now, just passing it around in the defence. Press comes in. Into the middle for Malmo. Again, the red shirts are just coming forward. And Malmo's got it now on this right-hand side. Plays it back into the centre of defence. And he can't get the ball down the wing. Morato's managed to cut that out. I think he's played well as well, Morato. And here's Abbott. Abbott across to Sinclair on this right-hand side. Plays it into Anderson. Anderson puts the ball right over the top looking for Endoy. Endoy gets it with some really good control. The pass goes straight to the Malmo player. And Endoy's still going to fight for this, and I don't know what he did there. Now Malmo trying to get down the middle. Press is coming in again from Forest. Malmo's going on this right-hand side. Into the middle again. Ball over the top to the left-hand side. He's going to have to go back though. And there's about 5 minutes left to go before the full-time whistle. Yes, get in, guys, get in, you beauty, get in. Oh, mate, clean sheet as well. What a good team performance that was. What a good team performance. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Really good team performance. Get the 3 goals as well. Didn't really have any danger from them whatsoever, to be fair. And absolutely excellent. Excellent. And also, like Expat Red said, the boss gets to have a look at Sinclair as well, so that's good. So we've got some good young players coming in as well. Great game for Forest today. Couldn't ask for a better result. Yeah, absolutely. And you get your clean sheet as well. So absolutely excellent. And it's against Malmo, so it was always going to have that bit of a feeling to it as well. So we've come out and we've done a job, and he's put different players on the pitch to see if they're up for the challenge. And I tell you what, they came out amazing. To be fair, they absolutely make you proud. Make you proud looking at that. Absolutely brilliant. Obviously, clean sheet for Victor. Didn't really get tested. I think they only had one chance. And brilliant performance as Expat Red. Absolutely brilliant. Well done, Daesh. Yeah, definitely. 100%. Definitely got a feeling going on around at the City Ground with a Forest team at the minute. It's absolutely electric, to be honest. Absolutely electric. Looking good. Next one, on to Brighton on Sunday. We've got to get 3 points on that as well. That puts us 16th in the Europa table. Yeah, we're 16th, so we're into the blue line now as well. We're on 8 points, and the top is on 12. So, I mean, there's every chance to get this sorted and get back right into the thick of this. So, awesome stuff. I'm so emotional about Jimmy. Soft, I know. No, not really. If you know somebody, and it's massive, isn't it? Hi, Tony. Big up Colin AFC. How you doing, matey? Another good result. Absolutely. And his first team appearance. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 100%. And let's have many more. Leon have gone top over Midtjylland. Aston Villa are third. We've gone to 6th. We're at 16th now with 8 points. The teams above us, the first 5 have got 9 points, and then it's 10 points, 11, and then 12. So there's plenty of time to get back into this and really go for it. And I've got a good feeling about what's happening at the minute, and I've got a good feeling about what Daesh is doing. They're all buying in. And you can't want anything more than that. And you can see they're all buying in. And the fact he puts different players on today after Saturday, and then they perform, is just fantastic. Great to be a Red. Great. Well, it's always great to be a Red, but you know, this is just beautiful stuff. Let's keep it going on Sunday. And get the 3 points against Brighton. Not going to be an easy game, but we need to go and get them 3 points and give a performance like tonight and like on Saturday. And hopefully we can keep going upwards, moving upwards, and seeing where we can end up. That's the main thing, isn't it? But anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut it there because of the time and everything like that. But it's been awesome. Been absolutely awesome stream. First one on this platform. So yeah. So guys, cheers for dropping in. Thanks for the support as always. It's always appreciated. And we got one over Malmo again, which is massive. It's massive for Forest fans. It's massive. So, yeah, it's been absolutely awesome. And everyone have a great night, says Tony. So take care, guys. Like I say, thank you for the support. It means a hell of a lot. And I'll see you on Sunday for the Forest against Brighton and Hove Albion at the City Ground. Let's have more of the same, guys. Let's have more of the same. You Reds, big up. You Reds, Forest, brilliant. Dyche's Forest, loving it. Loving every minute of it. Right, guys, take care. As always, keep it real, keep it Yeti. And also, praise the Lord, guys. See you later. Take care. Take it easy. And have a good rest of your night. See you later, guys.